Nighttime ATK in this thing. TKG, what is good with y'all, man? Listen, you already know what it is, man. It is, however late right now. I think it's about almost 9 o'clock where I am. The Grammys are currently underway, but while the Grammys are going on, this video is probably gonna get uploaded while it's still going on. Who knows? Um, I don't know all the results. I don't know any of the results, but one. I told everybody that I was not watching the Grammys for a reason. And I told everybody that I wasn't watching the Grammys because I know that you never get what you want when watching the Grammys. I watched last year because, what I'm saying? I mean, at the time I was with my girlfriend at the time, and Kobe had just died, and I'm trying to take my mind off of his death. So, this Grammys this year, nah, I wasn't a fan of the snubbing of The Weeknd. But you know what? I had to think to myself. I sat and I thought. And I said, you know what? The Grammys actually don't fucking matter. The Oscars don't matter. The BET Awards don't matter. All this shit, it really does not matter in the long run. See, it should only matter to a specific amount of people, and those people are the artists. But to people like us, the Grammys should not matter. There are people absolutely livid that Freddie Gibbs did not win a Grammy for the best album. Now, I can think of a bunch of reasons why people shouldn't be that mad and people shouldn't be that furious. For one, apparently he lost to Nas. Nas got his first ever Grammy. That's wonderful. For Nas to win, Freddie had to lose. And for Freddie to win, Nas had to lose. And that's heartbreaking either way. So either way, it's a gut punch to somebody. And it's like, okay. Look, these artists are all great. They're all amazing. They're all wonderful people. They're all great artists. To define their art just specifically based off of the achievements they win, like I've seen so many fan bases try to justify somebody just based off of the awards they won. Like I don't know who votes on these things. I don't know if someone just picks the shit or whatever. Apparently, a former Grammy coordinator says that it's rigged. Whether it is rigged or not, it beats the hell out of me. I don't really care, quite frankly, because the Grammys, for the most part, never tend to get it all the way right. Even when it is something like them acknowledging Freddie Gibbs, they forget somebody like The Weeknd. And for them to remember somebody like, I don't know, for them to mention, we can't forget when Kendrick Lamar lost a Grammy to Macklemore. And people that's such a big deal to some people because it's like, oh, like they're looking like, bruh, it was a big deal at the time, or not as big as a deal at the time, but it's bigger of a deal now simply because of the trajectory of those guys. Look at a guy like Nas, right? Nas is a legend. If anything, he deserves to heighten his legendary status with a Grammy, correct? But personally, I don't feel like that this makes him even more of a legend. It's his skill that makes him a legend. The Grammys only do one thing, and that's the only thing that y'all should acknowledge that the Grammys do is acknowledge these artists. And for some award show to be on such a grand stage, like how the Grammys is so popular, to have these these underrated underdogs doing the performances, and to have these people that they nominated be front and center and stuff like that. It's like sometimes some people don't even go up to the fucking Grammys because they know they're not going to win, but those people who those people who know they're going to win, they're always right there. So, of course, right? Like if you knew you weren't a shoo-in, if you knew you were a shoo-in, of course you'd show up to get your award. But it's at the point where it's like people are expecting, you know what I'm saying? If their favorite artist wins a Grammy, then it's like, oh yeah, okay, ooh, ooh. I genuinely felt great when Tyler won the best album thing last year. And then he denounced it by saying it felt kind of like a slap in the face when you slap rap on it and not, you know what I'm saying, you slap a rap on it or a pop on it, or, you know what I'm saying, define it by a specific thing. Like, you can run for the best rap album, but not for the best rap album, period. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, here, nigga, like, take this award. You know what I'm saying, you're the best nigga out of the rest of the niggas. So it's like, rap, that's how that feels. So honestly, I'm not watching the Grammys because this is really for pop. This is really for R&B. This is really for, you know what I'm saying, radio shit. They don't really give a fuck about the real good albums. Like, these are, you know what I'm saying, the people that pick the shit. Like, if all this shit was for 2020, right? Let's be real here. Conway the Machine should have ran. Benny the Butcher should have ran. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby maybe should have ran. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if you want to go for numbers, Megan Thee Stallion should have ran. You know what I'm saying? Lil Uzi Vert definitely should have ran. Denzel Curry should have ran. Not for numbers, but for the overall reception of the album. Sure, Denzel Curry should have ran. Because y'all had, you know what I'm saying, y'all had Corday on one time. Like, I don't want to hear shit about numbers, bro. This is all having to do with picking somebody out of group. And sometimes you pick somebody, oh, okay, well, that guy's up and rising. Boom, pick him. So they can seem like they know what they're talking about, acknowledge this person. No, what they really do is they pick the most popular person to win, or the most the legend to win. And there are some people that complain that some artists are blackballed from the Grammys. And it's like, honestly, here's how I see it. Lil Uzi Vert fans, for instance. Because Lil Uzi Vert has seemed to be getting, banned, like blackballed from everything, apparently. Lil Uzi Vert sold great numbers for Eternal Atake. He continues to do great numbers overall. He continues to make hits. Why would a Grammy make him any greater? It's acknowledgement. At the end of the day, it's acknowledgement. Simply put, I cannot stress how much the magic word here is acknowledgement. And really, if you are acknowledged by your fans and your fans love you so much and your fans put you on this pedestal and your fans have made you this grand, you know what I'm saying, this superstar, then it doesn't matter what some sweaty ass, fat ass fucking people behind a curtain is writing onto a fucking paper saying that this person's good at doing. Because The Weeknd, as far as I'm concerned, dropped the best project of last year and he didn't even get acknowledged. And it doesn't even matter. He performed at the Grammys. The world acknowledged him as a great last year, a superstar even last year. He got his flowers by the people, but yet them on the grand stage did not give him his flowers. So why should we care? Why should we care? The people. We know that he's great. So why should we care that he's not getting a Grammy? I don't even think that he should have boycotted the Grammys. I think he just been like, shit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I would have did. I wouldn't have cared. Honestly, acknowledgement, that's cool and everything, but for somebody like The Weeknd, who's literally a phenomenon, a superstar, it shouldn't even really matter to somebody like him, because it's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? A Grammy, like, what does that do? If they're not handing out money with a Grammy, I don't give a fuck about it. If I'll melt that motherfucker down and make a chain out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I'm on. A Grammy is nothing more than acknowledgement from the higher ups, and how smart are they, right? These people don't, you know what I'm saying, they don't go on a whim to tell you how they vote for these people and why these people win these awards. They just give the awards out. How important should these awards feel? The ceremony in itself, if you're gonna watch the Grammys, watch for this pure aesthetic for entertainment. Simply put, do not watch this to make sure that your favorite artist wins an award so you can like them even more. Because if you're gauging how much you like an artist based off of the achievements they have, chances are you're not going to be too impressed with your favorite artist for too long when they get blackballed from these award shows. Example being The Weeknd. I am back. Oh my God. Bro, I tell you, man, Y'all, I don't even have to go out. Like, look at this. Hold up. Boo. Like, you can see me. Now you can. Like, literally, bruh. Like, dudes will spend fucking hundreds of dollars for like a fucking professional light. I spent $2. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all can see me perfectly now. No, it's like telling you, you guys don't have to try extra hard for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like work with what you got. The people appreciate you for it, and grind and work your way up. But enough about me. Let's talk about the acknowledgement of these great rappers. Let's talk about the acknowledgement of these great artists. Barbs, listen up. You guys have complained the most about Nicki Minaj being snubbed from these awards, being blackballed and stuff like that. I'm going to say something that's going to confuse my audience and is going to shock the Barbs. Nicki Minaj is great, no matter what anyone says. No matter what my hating, no matter what y'all praising, she's great. She doesn't need us to say anything. The actions speak louder than words. Or in this case, the words create said action. Nicki Minaj is going to go down as one of the greatest rappers of all time. Not female rappers, rappers of all time. No matter what we're talking about. Skill, she's got it. Accolades, she's got it. And she doesn't even really need the accolades because, shit, rappers, artists, their skill naturally boils down to how good of a artist were you? How good of an artist were you? How skilled were you? And if you can be acknowledged for said skill, then that's a bonus. That's a plus. If they can acknowledge you for said skill, that's great. But think about it like this, people. If your favorite artist, say it's Jay-Z, and that man never won a Grammy, and Eminem never won a Grammy, and J. Cole won his first Grammy not too long ago with Dreamville. Does that take away from how great J. Cole is? If that man won more Grammys, is he greater? It's not. He's not. Does Weeknd not getting nominated for a Grammy not make his album less good? Do you enjoy it less knowing it's not going to get acknowledged on the grand stage? No, it doesn't. People need to stop caring about these Grammys awards. People need to stop caring about these award shows. These artists need to stop. The only people that should care are the artists themselves. And if they tell you that they don't care, then that's it. You shouldn't care. You definitely shouldn't care. If you're obsessed with said artist, go ahead. Care because they care. I still think that's a little unhealthy for you. But nonetheless, I don't think you should be caring. Just straight up. I don't think you should be caring. I don't think you should be giving a shit. If they don't give a shit, you shouldn't give a shit either. Just simply put. So I'm going to put it like this. Watch the Grammys for entertainment. You see an artist that you don't like winning an award, be like, damn, how'd that happen? Don't go online talking about some is rigged and blah, blah, blah. Like, you knew what you signed up for. You knew the award show was shit and you still watched. That's why I choose not to watch. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch because I know when I do watch, if I ever do watch, I'm going to see something I don't like. Last year I had to see Lizzo get nominated for 8 fucking awards. She didn't win all of them, but she got nominated for 8 awards. My girlfriend at the time was a Lizzo fucking, not a Lizzo fan and a Billie Eilish fan. Can you imagine how happy she was when she seen Billie Eilish win 6 or 5 fucking awards? I was so irritated. I'm just like, bruh, she literally won everything that she was nominated for, damn near. The Grammys are fucking biased at this point. If they don't want you there, they're never going to get you there. If they want you there, they'll get you there, and they'll keep bringing you back just as long as it's profitable to them. It's a business, people. This is not them picking the right person. And even then, it's acknowledgement, yes, but it's business acknowledgement. Come on. Be real here. Be mature about this shit. Don't watch this shit and do not take it seriously. Please. It's not serious. It's not that serious. If you like that artist and you will continue to listen to their music, doesn't matter what the fuck a Grammy is talking about. If Freddie Gibbs was on the Billboard 200 if he ever got any songs on a Billboard 100, and if his fans are supporting the shit out of him, and that's all that should matter. In the long run, the only thing that matters to these rappers is hits and money. If they're making money, that's half the road. If they're getting hits, that's the other side. If their albums are getting recognized and getting put on the Billboard 200, that's another piece. If their fans are fucking with it, that's another piece. If they're not getting a Grammy, how fucking mad do you really think I should be? How mad do you think a rapper should be because they didn't get a hunk of gold? Niggas so rich they can make a fucking Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Make a fucking award for themselves. Don't give a shit. Don't give a fuck. So that's all I want to talk about, man. Don't care too much about these award shows because in the long run they don't fucking matter. No one should give a shit about them. This is just a short little intermission from me, just in case you're watching the Grammys and you're like, oh my god, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Just a short little thing from me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got. You already know what it is. Vibe. Have a good time. And I'm ATK, man. At night, I will see y'all later, man. Hit you in the morning with another video. You already know what it is, man. Enjoy your night.
Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah. LABB, who